Your next section is applications of simultaneous linear equation. In this section, we are going to learn how the statements converted into the mathematical equations, and then that means frame the equation from the given informations. Your textbook has some examples are there. You have to practice that example sums, then you will get the clear idea about this. Now I am moving to your practice set 1.5.
Question number 1. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers.
Here first one, two numbers differ by 3. That means difference of the two numbers is 3. Therefore first you have to take one is the greater number and another one smaller number. Let the greater number be x and smaller number be y. Then from the first condition, difference of the two numbers is 3. That means x minus y equal to 3. This is the first equation. And second condition is the sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. Therefore, thrice the greater number is equal to thrice the greater number means greater number is x, therefore 3 into x, and twice the smaller number. Twice the smaller number is equal to 2y. Then second condition is sum of the twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Therefore 3x plus 2y equal to 19. This is the second equation. Then we want to find x and y. First I am writing the two equations together. This first equation is x minus y equal to 3, equation 1. Second equation, 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. This is the second equation. Then to find the value of x and y by using the elimination method, or any method you can use it. Here I am using the elimination method. Therefore equation 1 multiplying equation 1 by 2. Therefore 2x minus 2y equal to 2 3s are 6, equation 3. Then adding equation 2 and equation 3. Therefore equation 2 is 3x plus 2y equal to 19 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. Add the equation. Therefore minus 2y and plus 2y are eliminated. Therefore 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x. 5x is equal to 19 plus 6 is equal to 25. Therefore x is equals 25 upon 5 is equal to 5. Then substitute x equal to 5 in any of the equation. I am substituting in equation 1. Therefore x is equal to x minus y is equal to 3. Therefore 5 minus y equals 3. Therefore minus y equal to 3 minus y equal to negative 2. Minus y equal to negative 2. Therefore y equal to 2. Therefore x is equal to 5 and y equal to 2. Therefore the required numbers are required numbers are 5 and 2. This is the greater number and 2 is the smaller number.
Question number 2. Complete the following. The first column, I am a rectangle. All sides are given. Second column, find the value of x and y. And third column, find my perimeter and area.
Yes. What is the importance of the rectangle? Rectangle means opposite side. All angles of the rectangles are right angle and opposite side of the rectangles are of equal length. The four opposite sides are given, then we have to form the equations. First, the opposite sides the properties first write. The opposite side of the rectangle are of equal length. Opposite sides are given. 2x plus y from the first condition. 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. Therefore, 2x plus y plus 8 minus 4x plus y equal to 0. 2x minus 4x is minus 2x and y plus y is equal to 2y. Positive 8 is going that side, negative 8. Therefore, minus dividing by 2, then you will get minus x plus y equal to minus 4. Dividing both sides by 2. This is the equation number 1. Minus x plus y is equal to negative 4. And second equation, x plus y is equal to also x plus 4 is equal to 2y. Therefore, equation changes x minus 2y is equal to negative 4. Equation number 2. I am writing the two equations together. Therefore, first equation is minus x plus y equal to negative 4 plus y equal to negative 4, equation 1. And second one, x minus 2y equal to negative 4, equation number 2. Then by the elimination method, you have to find out the values of x and y. Here add equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. Then you will get minus x plus y equal to negative 4 plus x minus 2y is equal to negative 4. Minus x and x is cancelled. Y minus 2y equal to negative y is equal to negative 8. Therefore, y minus y is equal to negative 8. Therefore, y equal to 8. And substitute y equal to 8 in equation 1. Therefore, equation 1, minus x plus y equal to 8 equal to negative 4 minus x equal to minus 4 minus 8, that is minus 12. Minus x equal to minus 12, therefore x is equal to 12. Therefore, in your this one is the activity question. Therefore, you have to write in box x equal to 12 and y equal to, find the values of x and y equal to 8. This is your answer. and then find the perimeter and area. What is the equation for the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus breadth, and area is equal to L into B. Therefore, x and y only we found, and next to find out what is the value, what is the length of the rectangle and what is the breadth of the rectangle. Then length of the rectangle is equals to, here length of the rectangle is given as a 4x minus y. Therefore, substitute the values of x and y. 4 into 12 minus y equal to 8. That means 48 minus 8 is equal to 40. Length of the rectangle is 40 and breadth of the rectangle in your figure, breadth of the rectangle is 2y. Therefore, 2 into the value of y is equal to 8. 2 into 8 is equal to 16. Then next we want to find what is the perimeter and area. Perimeter of the rectangle equation is 2 into length plus breadth. Substitute the values is equal to 2 into length is equal to 40 and breadth is equal to 16. Therefore, 2 into 40 plus 16 is 56. Therefore, this is 112 unit. And next, area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Therefore, length is equal to 40, breadth is equal to 16. Therefore, 640 unit is square unit. Therefore, last write perimeter is equals perimeter of the rectangle is perimeter of the rectangle is 112 unit and area of the rectangle is 640 square unit.
Question number 3. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. If we double the age of the father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. Find the present age.
Then we have to take the one variable as the father's age is one variable and the son's age is in another variable. In solution, let the father's age be x years and son's age be y years. First condition, sum of father's age and twice the age of his son. Therefore, from condition 1, first condition, sum of father's age and twice the age of son equals 70. This is equation number 1. And second condition, double the age of father and its son. Double the age of father from second condition. Double the age of father and his son equals 95. This is equation number 2. I am writing the two equations together. plus 2y is equal to 70, equation 1, and 2x plus y equal to 95, equation 2. To find the value of x and y, x plus 2y is equal to 70, and multiplying by the elimination method, we have to find out by the value of x and y. Multiplying equation 1 by 2. Therefore, 2x plus 4y equal to 140, equation 3. Then subtracting equation 2 from equation 3. Therefore, 2x plus 4y equal to 140 minus 2x plus y equal to 95. Subtraction means the sign will be changed. Therefore, 2x and minus 2x is eliminated. 4y minus y equal to 3y equals subtraction 5 is 45. 3y is equal to 45. Therefore, y equal to 45 upon 3 equal to 50. Then substitute y equal to 15 in equation 1. Therefore, x plus 2 into 15 equals 70. Therefore, x plus 30 equal to 70, and x equal to 70 minus 30 equal to here 40. Father's age x is equal to 40 and y we got it as 15. Therefore, write therefore father's age be therefore father's age is 40 years and son's age is 15 years.
Question number 4. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. The denominator becomes 12 times the numerator if both the numerator and the denominator are reduced by 6. Then find the fraction.
The denominator, question 4, denominator of the fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. Therefore, first let the numerator of the fraction be x. Numerator of the fraction should be x and denominator be y. What is the from first condition? First condition, the denominator of the fraction is 4 more than twice the numerator. Denominator of the fraction means y is equal to twice the numerator of the fraction is 4 more than twice. That means that 4 more than twice. Therefore, here to write y minus 2x is equal to 4, or 2x minus y is equal to negative 4. This is equation number 1. And from the second condition, here 6 is subtracted from both the numerator and the denominator. Therefore, 6 is subtracted from the numerator means x minus 6. If 6 is subtracted from the numerator is equal to x minus 6, and if 6 is subtracted from denominator, is equal to y minus 6. What is the condition is second condition. From the condition is 12 times the denominator is equal to 12 times the numerator. Therefore, from condition 2, from second condition, denominator of the fraction is 12 times the numerator. Therefore, 12x minus 72 equal to y minus 6. Therefore, y minus 6 plus 72 equal to 12x. Therefore, 12x minus y is going to that side, 12x minus y equal to 66. This is the equation number 2. 12x minus y is equal to 62 is the second condition. 2x minus y is equal to negative 4 is the first condition. I am writing the two equations together. Therefore, first one, 2x minus y equal to negative 4, equation 1, and second one, 12x minus y equal to 66, equation 2. Subtract subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Therefore, 12x minus y equal to 66 minus 2x minus y is equal to negative 4. Therefore, 12x sign is to be changed. By elimination method, sign is to be changed. 12x minus 2x is equal to 10x. Minus y plus y is eliminated, and 64 plus 4 is equal to 70. 66 plus 4 is equal to 70. X is equal to 70 upon 10 is equal to 7. And then substitute substituting x is equal to 7 in equation, any of the equation 1. Therefore, 2 into 7 minus y equal to negative 4. Therefore, 14 minus y equal to negative 4. Therefore, minus y equal to negative 4 minus 14 is negative 80. Therefore, minus y equal to negative 18. Therefore, y equal to 18. Therefore, x is equal to 7 and y equal to 18. Therefore, the fraction is x upon y. Therefore, the required fraction is the numerator. Therefore, numerator is x is equal to 7 and denominator is equal to 18. Therefore, the required fraction is equal numerator upon denominator, x upon y equals 7 upon 18.
Question 5. Two types of boxes A and B are to be placed in a truck having the capacity of 10 tons. When 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded in the truck, it weighs 10 tons. But when 260 boxes of the type A are loaded in a truck, it can still accommodate 40 boxes of type B so that it is fully loaded. Find the weight of each types of box.
The weight of the boxes A and B are to be placed in the truck having the capacity is the 10 tons. Therefore, first we have to take the weight of the box of the type AB solution, right? The weight of the box of the type A, let the weight of the box of type A and B is the type A, B, X tons. Your weight are in tons, and that of the box B, Y tons. Therefore, how many boxes are there? 150 boxes of A and 150 boxes of B. Therefore, the total weight of the box, therefore, the weight of 150 box of type A is equal to 150 X tons. And how many boxes are B? So B is equal to 100 boxes. Therefore, the weight of 100 boxes of type B is equal to 100 Y tons. Therefore, from condition 1, total weight is equal to, from the condition 1, total weight is equal to 10 tons. Therefore, 150x plus 100y is equal to 10. Then 15x plus 10y is equal to 1. That means dividing both sides by 10. By 10. This is equation number 1. Writing the equation in upside. First equation is 15x plus 10y is equal to 1, equation number 1. Similarly, the second condition, 260 boxes of the type A and 40 boxes of the type B. Therefore, from the second condition, similarly, by the second condition, the 260 boxes of the type A and 40 boxes of the type B, at the time also the total weight is equal to 10 tons. Therefore, 260x plus 40y equal to 10. There is a dividing by 10, then 26x plus 4y is equal to 1. Equation number 2, dividing both sides by 10. Therefore, equation 1 and equation 2. Here, then to find out the values of x and y by using the elimination method, multiplying equation 1 by 2 and equation 2 by 5. Therefore, first equation becomes, multiplying the equation 1 by 2, 30x plus 10 2s are 20y is equal to, multiplying by 2, equation is third equation, and fourth, the next equation, second equation multiplied by 5, 26 into 5 is 130x plus 4 5s are 20y is equals 5 10s are 50, 5 1s are 5. Equation number 4. This equation multiplied by 5, 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5. And then subtracting equation 3 from equation 4. Therefore 130x plus 20y equal 5 minus 30x plus 20y is equal to 2. Subtraction means this is the sign is changed. Therefore 130 minus 30 is equal to 100x. 20x minus 20x is eliminated. Therefore 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Therefore x equal to 3 upon 100. X is equal to 3 by 100. Then substituting x is equal to 3 upon 100 in equation 1. Therefore equation 1 is equal to 15 into equation 1, 15 into x is equal to 3 upon 100 plus 10y equal to 1. Therefore 5 3s are 45. 45 upon 100 plus 10y equal to 1. Therefore 10y is equals 1 minus 45 by 100 is equalize the denominator. Therefore this is 100 minus 45 by 100. Therefore 55 upon 100 is equal to 10y. Therefore the value of y is equals 55 upon 10 is coming down. Therefore this is a 55 upon 1000. X is equal to 3 upon 100 and y equal to x is equal to 3 upon 100 and y equal to 55 upon 1000. Therefore here we want to find the weight. Therefore the required weight, the weight of the box. Therefore the weight of the box of type A is 3 upon 100 tons, that is equal to 0.03 tons. This one convert into the kilogram means 0.03 into 1000, that is equal to 30 kilogram. That means 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilogram. That is why 0.03 tons means, that is multiplied by 1000 is 30 kilogram, and the weight of the box of type B is 55 by 1000 tons is equals 55 by 1000 into 1000 kilograms, that is equal to 55 kilogram. Therefore weight of the box in kilogram is 30 kilogram and another one is 55 kilogram.
Question number 6. Out of 1900 km, Vishal travels some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. Bus travels with average speed 60 km per hour and the average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. Find the distance we shall travel by bus.
We shall travel by bus and the aeroplane the total distance covered is equal to 1900 kilometers. Therefore, first we have to write the distance traveled by solution. Let the distance traveled by Vishal, distance traveled by Vishal, how many kilometers? Distance traveled by Vishal by bus be x kilometers and by plane be y kilometers. Therefore, total distance covered by Vishal by bus and aeroplane is 1900 kilometers. Therefore, from the condition 1, x plus y equal to 1900. This is the equation number 1. And second is given is it takes 5 hours to complete the journey, and the bus travels with the average speed is equal to 60 kilometers per hour and average speed by plane is equal to 700 kilometers per hour. The time is given. Therefore, first we have to take the time. That means speed is equal to distance upon time. The time is given. Therefore, time is equal to distance upon speed. Writing the first condition 1. Condition 1 is x plus y is equal to, I am writing equation 1. Then the time taken by Vishal, while traveling by bus is equal to distance upon speed. Distance we have already taken as x. Speed is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Therefore, the second by traveling by bus is equal to x by 60 hours, and by plane time taken by Vishal while traveling by plane is equal to y upon 700 kilometers per hour. Therefore, from the second condition, the total time is equal to 5. Therefore, from the condition 2, x by 60 plus y upon 700 is equal to 5 hours. This is the equation number 2. Here the two denominators are different. Therefore, we have to take the LCM of 60 and 700. 60 and 700 LCM is equal to 2100. LCM of 60 and 700 is equal to 2100. Then multiply equation 2 by 2100. Therefore, 2100. Therefore, x upon 60 into 2100 plus y upon 700 multiplied by 2100 is equal to 5 into 2100. Therefore the equation is 20 is going to this number is 35x plus 7 3s are, therefore 3y is equal to 10,500. This is equation number 3. And next, this is equation number 3, and equation number 1 we have to find out the values of x and y by elimination method. Therefore multiplying equation 1 by 3. Therefore 3x plus 3y is equal to 5,700. This is equation number 4. And then subtracting equation 4 from equation 3. Therefore 35x plus 3y is equal to 10,500 minus 3x plus 3y equal to 5,700. Subtraction, the sign is to be changed. Therefore 35x minus 3x is equal to 33x. 3y and 3y are eliminated, and this is equals 4,800. Therefore 32x is equal to 4,800. Therefore x is equal to 4,800 divided by 32. The answer is 150. That means by bus the kilometers travel is equal to 150. Therefore the last statement, we shall travel 150 kilometers by bus. This is your final answer. We shall travel 150 kilometers by bus.